Hi, welcome back to Laura's Palmer. Today's video will be me talking about my mom and how her low-key religious psychosis is fucking freaking me out. So why is this happening, Cassie? Why are you bringing this up now? And also, why are you speaking quiet? Because I'm scared. Because the woman is downstairs. Guys, I came home, from the aquarium, and my mom was like, I'm gonna tell you something weird, okay? And I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to be, I was like, please don't. But she always ends up telling me regardless. So she told me, she was like, you know what made me really sad last night? I was like, no. And I don't want to know. She's like, I was thinking about, when I go to heaven, when I die, I'll see Ken, her boyfriend, and I'll even see my mom. But I'll never see my children. My mom said, she was like, fuck. She was like, you know what's gonna make me the saddest when I die? Not that I'm dead, but that I won't ever see my children. You're not gonna be sad. You're gonna be dead. You're dead. There's nothing. Blank. Line. Over. I was like, we're all going to hell? She's like, yeah. You're non-believers. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. That is the craziest shit she's actually ever said to me. Actually, no, this has been wilder, but that, I never thought she would tell me I was gonna go to hell. And if she was, I thought it would have been maybe because I'm gay. Not because I'm a non-believer. Hello? That's crazy. I was like, and then I asked her, I'm like, so you're how is that, I was like, how does that make any sense? You're worshiping a God who wouldn't let me into heaven, who would send and sentence your children to an eternity of burning and suffering because I didn't believe in a fucking book. And you're like, that's fine. And she's like, because it's correct, because it's right. I was like, Mom, I was like, this is genuinely that's the wildest thing I've ever heard. Because it's correct. I'm scared. I'm really scared. We might get burnt at the stake. She keeps bringing that up. She keeps being like, well, I'm okay with you doing your witchcraft. Because that's not religion, by the way. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I worship the goddess of the fucking dead. Yeah, bro, fuck off. I can't believe she said that to me. Fuck off. What am I supposed to do about that? Because first of all, that's not gonna happen. To me, that ain't happening. I don't care. Am I supposed to be scared? That's not happening. I'm not going to hell. I was never going to hell. Nobody was ever going to heaven. I was like, if you're saying this, but I was like, what makes you think you're fucking right? That pisses me off. What makes you think you're right? You'll go to hell if the Muslims are right. Because you didn't believe in their God. Girl, I can't. It baffles me. The genuine belief, it is mental illness. It's mental illness. It's not okay. Bro, this book that you're obsessed with and that you're reading, this is not, you're not being spoken to or reading messages from a higher force. That's man-made. It is human written, and it is men writing about how they are the superior, we are the superior men. This is Ormond Hightower. He got a hold of a fucking pen and paper, and then he wrote this. Bro, I didn't watch The Boys. That's your God, Homelander. It literally is it's mind-blowing, and it's mind-blowing. Oh my god. But here's the thing, you guys. We grew up Catholic. Okay, I grew up in the church, but not really. I grew up in the church on Christmas and on Easter. So we weren't practicing religion ever, really. And yeah, I don't really remember shit. I was an angel in one of the like plays thingies that they did. And I had, my mom made me read the Bible when I was a kid, but I don't really remember it. I should reread it, but it's a big fucking fat read that you know. But so I grew up Catholic. For the longest time I was like, yeah, I'm kind of Catholic, but like I prayed to God, of course, when I was little, like when my stomach hurt. It's not fun to me. I don't know, the Bible's gay, guys. Oops. Not even, actually, it's not even, like, I just don't, no, bullshit. It's the same thing with, like, the, like, myths and anything that involves this girl. I'm like, that's not, like, why, how would you know? She told you? She would never tell you anything. She never tells people that. I'm like, you don't, like, you guys are so fucking stupid. I'm like, you guys, like, why couldn't this just be chill? Why do you guys have to make rules and just hate everybody and just wish death upon us? Like, what's going on? My mom hasn't been like this forever. Like, this is new. It's coming from, I guess, her boyfriend. And I like her boyfriend, okay? It's not even like he's chill. But I guess they're Protestants, and I had this down. What the fuck does that mean? So your church is, one, ugly. Two, what rules, like, what is different about you? Honestly, I need to look into that. But they're reading the same Christian Bible. Like, so you're just a fucking Christian. Like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. I don't know. It's all lies. It's just all, like, nitpicking and just not okay. If you're gonna nitpick your rules, fuck the rules. It's stupid. Okay, yeah. This, I think she might be going into religious psychosis. Like, actually, guys. Because one time she picked me up from my friend's house, and she was telling me that basically she basically got a text from God, so that she was reading the Bible, and that she, like, her phone typed up a fucking verse from the Bible, like, when she opened her text messages with her boyfriend, and that she almost died on the way, and that God saved her life. Like, that's what she told me, people. So I was just like, I don't know, guys, I'm kind of getting like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? And okay, guys, she wants me to come to her fucking baptism. I don't know if she wasn't baptized when she was little. I was born into a country, baptized to a religion. But she's, I guess, redoing it, and she wants me to come, and I'm like, really, right now? I'm like, I can't, like, you think I'm gonna want to go to there after you told me I'm going to hell? Why would I want to go there? That sounds like the worst fucking time of my life. That sounds like the worst time of my life. No, and like, no, I don't want to go to a church. And especially if it's not cunt. I love going to cunty churches with portraits of the Lord Jesus Christ and Mother Mary and Joseph and the people and, you know, the last dinner party or whatever. Lovely, amazing, gorgeous. But if it's not that, if it's just a bunch of delusional fucks and it's not even artistic, I'm done. I can appreciate the ethocane of it. I can appreciate how it's kind of gothic, it's elegant, it's beautiful, yes, and it's kind of scary, and it's moving, and I like it. Yeah, I like the art and everything. I like the story. It's fun. No, I don't. I like the story. It's fun. I just, like, I don't mind it, but I don't mind it when it's, just commit. You know, it's like, it's also like in Skins, Max, he talks about this with Onward. He's like, so basically you smoke, you drink, you fuck, but it's a problem that I'm gay. Like, you know, people are like, it doesn't have to be about gay, okay? It has to be about anything else. I'm just like, stop fucking nitpicking. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I just think it's embarrassing at this point. I'm just like, what is this, like, scam? It's a scam. All of it's a scam. And I guess religion can bring people closer, but it can also push them apart. Like, I'm getting really scared of my mom. Like, I was okay, like, when we were little, and, like, it was chill. And when we moved, she stopped kind of going to church, period, and she kind of stopped believing in God, and she started looking into, like, my witchcraft and stuff. And that was a really peak point. And now we've fallen. We have fallen from the peak. We have fallen from the top of the mountain, the Mount Everest, baby. We're gone. This is the worst we have ever been. So actually, my close personal friend, he fucked over my personal friends, Lestat the Young Court, Louis de Portillac, and the Vampire Armand. So no. And my personal friend Laura Lee and Ethel Kane. Hello? God loves you but not enough to save you. Is that not gonna click here? Hi, Mom, I made you listen to Some Bleach Flies many times. Family Tree was on repeat. You listened to Palomia. Okay? Hello? I was born into a country. Baptized. Girl, I don't know. She's kind of freaking me out. Like, she's just been... And a lot of things, like, now they scare her, and they didn't use, like, her Game of Thrones used to be her favorite show, but now the White Walkers scare her, I guess, because they're the dead, and Christians cannot fuck with the dead. They can't fuck with that. They can't fuck with the dead. They can't be doing that. Might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis? I guess. And, girl, she freaked the fuck out last year at fucking Gaga. Sorry, guys. But, like, bro, during Zombie Boy, she was like, oh my god, there's, like, zombies. I was like, yeah, it's called Zombie Boy. Like, dude, put your paws up all over me, you zombie boy. Like, ma. And I don't know, she was like, this is satanic. I'm like, no, not really. It's just kind of punk rock. We're gonna go see Slater. I don't know what her reaction to Yes, God will be. It could be very good or horrible. I don't know. She refused Florence and the Machine because it was too witchcraft. I was mad as fuck. Mad. Upset. Heartbroken. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I think crosses are cunt. I feel like my mom is too smart for this. Like, I can't, like, I don't know, girl, I don't know. I feel like the most intelligent people are atheist or spiritual. Like, I saw TikTok recently about, being like, you know, like, not wanting God to be the center of your relationship. I'm like, that's exactly what it is with her and that fucking man. I'm like, that's fucking weird. It's just crazy. Like, I'd love to have a girlfriend who's also a witch, but I don't know. I would never convert anybody to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, girl. It's kind of weird. I don't know, girl. I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I want it to stop, and I don't want to be a part of it, and I don't want it in my house, and I hate it, and it scares me. And she's terrified of the devil. And I'm like, really? Like, girl, get over it. Get over it. He's not gonna get you. I just guess I really can't get over that. Because it's right. Because it's right. She said in French, parce que c'est correct. Because it's right. Because it's right for me to be in hell. I'm confused. Who would do that? Who does that? What the fuck? That would be rude as hell, God. Why didn't he just make it default then? That we didn't have a choice? If he's, like, that's stupid. So this is just, it's just not real. It's just not real. There's so many flaws to it. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. There's no way he's that fucking serious. There's no way someone can rule a universe, someone or something can rule a universe for fucking billions of years and be serious. No. So, that's why it just cannot be. The spiritual force that is taking care of us, they are chill. Like, clearly, because there's been a lot we've been able to do. No, like, it just makes me want to die. It's ridiculous. My love for you is ridiculous. My love is R.I.D. As a grown person, you have the ability to use the internet. Did you know that? And research religion. Yeah, even the religion your parents raised you to, you have that ability. You can do it, even if it's scary. I believe in you. I believe in you. And you are also able to research more religions if you are interested. You know, it's like the power that rests upon you. Like, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. And you've got both, because you got the power to control your life, you got the power to do something. And it's whether you're doing that for the thing up there or for you and the earth and your people. Your people. When it comes to the afterlife, I have no fucking clue, because nobody knows. Like, fuck you talking about heaven. Fuck you talking about underworld. How the fuck would you know that she would never tell me anything about that. She, like, if I ask, like, anything, like, I'm like, can I ask you about anything that's, like, death? And she's like, don't you dare. And I'm like, okay. Like, you cannot. It's overstepping. The ghosts, the spirits, the gods, they know that that's out of her hands, and we don't know. We're not supposed to know what happens because they've got big plans or something. Or not. And they just don't want us to freak out. But ain't nobody telling you. Ain't nobody telling you. Ain't nobody fucking telling you. Ain't nobody telling you. Like, who's the asshole who made a pallet heaven? You're an ass. Honestly, I do prefer the idea of the underworld, that everybody goes to the same place. And that it's just spirits, dude. Because, what the fuck? It makes no sense. Sorry, I've got a pencil in my hand, so I don't know. Why would the gays go in hell with murderers? That makes no sense. Why would, for example, non-believers go to hell with pedophiles? Those are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Like, I don't know, there should be, like, that's fucking stupid. I could be a real Christian if I wanted to. I also don't think I could align with the fact that people, I don't know anybody who's, like, isn't MAGA Christian? In it? I don't know any problematic government who's pagan. I don't know any government who's pagan. They're not letting us in charge. Because we don't want to rule the world. Christians want to rule the world. Boom. That's it, bitch. There's this in the whole act of worshiping God in itself, there is a God complex. Like, the concept of being closer to God, the concept of being a priest, of preaching these things that are extremely outdated and wrong. How can you do it? How can you love someone who thinks you're going to hell? And how can you love someone who you think is going to hell? Okay, I don't think I have much more to say. Bye.